all in losers bracket. Not a very comfortable place to hang out anymore.
Not at all.
So, yeah, Tebon there nicely able to make it. We're gonna have to see how some of the other games pan out. See what progress is made there.
We will be getting a Tetris versus Tetris for the following round to change things up.
Oh,
and WDeck is actually switching from Puyo over to Tetris between rounds.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Which one is this? I'm trying to say... Okay. Wait, is that... Okay, Reddy is not on Battlefy. That's why it's confusing me. But there's another player listed to play.
Oh,
okay. All right. So, okay. So Reddy can be okay. So this is KBH.
Oh, that's making more sense now.
I was like, wait, hold on.
I think there might have been a problem with the previous bracket on screen.
Because I was confused. I was like, wait, I just saw WDeck in winners. Why were they in losers round 4? They were just like, oh no, it's okay. OSW can take the win. I want to fight Shen really badly. But so yep, this will be 8 versus 10. We've already seen Shen and their gameplay so far for this set. Have not seen KBH as far as I know. So I'm gonna be excited to see how their game style stacks up to Shen's kind of Tetris Effects oriented play there of taking a lot of garbage and not really relying too much on the openers there.
See how the combo plays play out this time around.
Yeah, see exactly if Shen's able to capitalize with a little bit more combo-oriented gameplay. I know for the most part it's not really ideal too much in a lot of their streams that they go for combo wells. Again, as we saw from some of their games early on, we know that they're more than capable of pulling off a couple of combo plays there. So. Although, oh, and I guess that's a very quick start to the match there. Oh, is that a button test? Maybe. Okay. I assume this is not a button test, so I guess we are well underway to a riveting start there as KBH putting on a ton of pressure there. 25,000 to 5,000 points there. A lot more T-spins there for KBH.
And Shen really is going to need to find a way to deal with this pressure and find a way down the board when they're up there.
Looks like KBH just apparently has a little bit of a speed advantage, but they did miss the. We're not able to find a perfect clear option for the PCO opener, so Shen did have a little bit of breathing room to work with the lack of garbage.
Finding a way to dig down. The cutoff here.
There we go. 5 combo with Shen.
And a Tetris with Shen. Finding a way to the next Tetris well.
Yeah, some very creative way to maintain high damage output with the T-spins, but keeping the ability to reach that garbage pretty relatively open in many cases. And not sure if that was a little misshot from KBH, but able to fix it up pretty easily.
Then going for the T-spin and the Tetris there.
As we've got both players about midway up on the boards there. KBH cashing out a little bit of ammo they've had there. Almost misdrops, but catches it and manages to re-rotate the piece perfectly.
KBH's damage patterns are looking a little better right now, but it's also a matter of getting down to them. If they can get down to that eye well, that would be a nice little damage increase there.
And a bit of tight placements there on Shen's board. Again, we noticed in previous sets, Shen getting this high up on the board in PPT is usually been rough to stay alive. And so that's going to be game 2 to KBH. Also, I just noticed they're both playing I in this matchup. I find that kind of funny. As it looks like KBH going to be going for the classic DP cannon there. I think Shen had a T-spin there, but I think it might have been a freestyle opener. And again, as we noticed, Shen is definitely accepting a lot more garbage early on, but that misdrop is not going to help their chances of survival any more than...
Yeah, they unfortunately placed a J piece there instead of the L piece, or the L piece instead of the J piece, which was going to create the T-spin setup.
And so we've got IZ start, and just instant TKI out of a player. And it looks like KBH actually has a misdrop there. This might have actually been their first misdrop out of the first couple games here. Because it looks like Shen's got a bit of a 5-4 stack here. Gonna cash out.
The O's got a little convenient for KBH, and they're having to deal with the ramifications now, but they're keeping it clean enough.
KBH gonna have a mini T-spin single in the middle of the putting up that well to make sure their Tetris keeps the back-to-back bonus there.
And the garbage patterns are looking a little bit rough for Shen right now, so hopefully they can find a way to dig through those.
Oh, and unfortunately that misdrop is not going to be very helpful there.
Not very good timing on that.
Yeah, not at all, unfortunately. So KBH going to take up 4-0 lead here. And as we see it, pretty similar to the last set, we now have Shen going with the 4-wide build here. And
Shen not afraid to switch things up to the 4-wide, but also having a hard time keeping real combos going without breaking them.
Yeah, really early on there was a instance where they had I think 2 eyepiece dependencies trying to build that 4-wide really fast. But then again, some of these 4-wides, even though they're not very effective, it looks like Shen just somehow managed to make it work, and has been looking a little bit better in the games where they started off with 4-wide. As we've got, KBH now pretty far up on the board there. As looks like they're now trying to find a combo for a down stack here.
There's a clean Tetris well on KBH's side to dig down to, but Shen is just generally lower at the moment, so we'll need to see if they can keep the pressure on.
Oh,
but on a misdrop as well.
Oh, just misdrop was perfect height where it didn't end just yet, but Shen definitely feeling the pressure. And KBH has gotten it down to that garbage well there.
All the way down to the bottom for KBH. It's just time to build things up and put on the pressure.
And I think Shen did as well, but KBH had a perfect option to set up a combo well there in the middle of down stacking.
I think KBH actually had a longer combo extension there, but they've managed to dig things down to the Tetris well and keep up the pressure regardless.
There you go. We'll say this was definitely one of the longer games of the tournament thus far, which I do appreciate. Always love to see the games go back and forth for a hot minute, both players not wanting to give up an inch.
Yeah, you will never want to see the players giving up and slowing down. You always want to see them fighting for that win, no matter what, at all costs.
There we go. Shen gonna combo into a Tetris there, and still has this combo going 2-7. And there we go, Shen utilizing those combo attacks to pull off a victory there. It's going to be the first victory for the set.
A double TKI, but a suspicious one on the right.
Bit of a happy little accident there on KBH's side, but able to fix it up no problem. Plenty of time to do so. As it looks like they converted it into a mini combo there. Oh, and that's
unfortunate. That's a rough piece to deal with there too.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't matter how the O-piece comes in. It always wants to come in those middle 2 columns, and no matter how much you want it to rotate or move before it enters the field, it's always going to show up there, and not really anything Shen can do about that one.
KBH keeping the eye well open on the left while setting up T-spins.
Oh, and Shen with a little bit of a greedy setup, although then again, being 16 lines up, there really isn't much they had going for them in terms of damage output. But KBH is on the verge of a 7-1 victory here in this set. So Shen is definitely feeling the...
KBH really has been able to keep up the pressure with some really creative setups here. Finding a lot of T-spins. Oh, that I-spin. Unfortunate.
Was not able to find a way to get that I-spin, unfortunately, and so KBH going to take it over BeastinShen 7-1 there, and probably the most dominant set there we've had, with KBH just really taking all the momentum there for the majority of that set.